I love you. I love you.
I love you.
That's our Marble, and I connected with him immediately. Marble is probably the smartest seeming dog I've ever known. I can feel the intelligence in his eyes. When he looks at me, there's something about his expression that makes me feel like he understands much more than he can say. I've always felt there was something different about the way he looked at me. When Marble is talking to me, I don't actually hear words. I just hear what I think he's saying in my head. I always feel like he understands me, and I understand him too. It's hard to explain, but with Marble, it has always felt like we have our own way of communicating. Sometimes it's just a look, but somehow I feel like I know what he means. He's a very smart dog, but he's also very sweet and understanding. I've never seen him act with a bad bone in his body. He has always been gentle, and that's one of the things I noticed about him right away. His intelligence is obvious, but it's his sweet and understanding nature that makes him special to me. At the dog park, Marble will sometimes get in the middle of dog fights when one dog is picking on another. He'll step in and break it up a little bit. In my head, I can almost hear him saying, "Hey you, that's enough from you. She's okay. Leave her alone." He really does seem to notice when another dog needs him to step in. He'll actually do things like that. If another dog is picking on someone, Marble seems to notice and step in. It's one of those things about him that has always stood out to me because he seems so aware of what's happening around him. He doesn't just ignore it when another dog is being bothered. He seems to understand that something is going on. When we're outside walking, Marble has this kind of happy prance. If he sees something good or notices someone across the street and wants to say hi, he'll have that extra kick in his step. You can see it in his eyes too. There's always a glint in his eye. It's almost like his whole body changes when he sees something that makes him happy.
You're being crazy. You're being crazy.
He's always ready for the next adventure. Even something as simple as seeing someone he knows can make him excited. When he's walking with that happy prance and that look in his eyes, I know he's enjoying himself. He always seems to have that little bit of excitement about whatever might happen next, even when we're just out for an ordinary walk. Huskies are interesting because they often come to you almost like cats. Marble can be like that. When I'm sitting on the couch, he might curl up next to me, lie down beside me, and just put his head there next to my leg. He doesn't necessarily need to be right on top of me. Sometimes simply lying there beside me is enough for him.
Come here. Marble. Come.
Very good, Daddy.
But there are also times when he isn't that close. He doesn't always need to be right beside me. Then, when it's really, really cold outside, he'll snuggle up. That's when he wants to be close and enjoy the warmth. Those are the moments when Marble clearly chooses that closeness, and I can feel how affectionate he really is.
Marble, go for a walk. Go for a walk, go. Go for a walk. Go for a walk, lazy.
He's very affectionate in his body language, but not always in his closeness. And that's a very typical Husky thing. He can show affection without always needing to be right next to me. The way he looks at me or settles down nearby can say a lot, even when he isn't asking for attention.
Yo, I'm not trying to take your dowel. I just want to hug you. My big boy, you're my big baby.
We have a very good bond and a very close, trusting relationship. I think I'm his anchor. I'm his home base, so to speak. I've always felt like I'm the place he comes back to, the person he trusts. That feeling has always been important to me because I know Marble has his own way of showing that trust.
Marble, no.
Now that our family has expanded with my wife and then my daughter Marble has more people in his life that he has become close to, it's been really nice seeing that change and watching him become part of our growing family. He has gradually formed his own connection with both of them, and our little family has become his home too.
Your favorite.
I missed you. I know.
He always wants to be really, really close to my daughter. He'll stay next to her and stare up at her. There's something very sweet about the way he watches her, and he clearly wants to be close to her. He seems especially interested in her, and whenever she is around, Marble often wants to stay nearby and keep watching her. Then there are the toys. She thinks his toys are her toys, and he thinks her toys are his toys. Somehow they've both decided that the other one's toys belong to them too. So Marble has his toys, my daughter has hers, and somehow neither of them seems to agree that those toys actually belong to the other person.
Good pets. Good job. Good pets.
It's funny to watch because Marble is just as interested in her toys as she is in his. He wants to be around her, and she naturally wants to be around him. Their relationship has become another part of everyday life with Marble. He seems happy simply being close to her, even when they're both interested in exactly the same toys. Marble now has his two favorites, his mom and his sister. He always wants to be really close to them, especially my daughter. He'll stay near them and look up at them, clearly wanting to be part of whatever they're doing. He has become especially attached to my daughter, and it's easy to see how much he enjoys being around her. And that means I'm not quite as important as I used to be. I'm the spare human now. Honestly, I can live with that. Seeing Marble so attached to my wife and my daughter makes me happy, even if I've officially been moved down the list. He has his mom and his sister now, and apparently they've become his two favorite people. Marble is still the same smart, sweet, understanding dog I connected with from the beginning. He still has that intelligence in his eyes, that happy prance when we're outside, and that affectionate way of showing how he feels. He still understands me, and I still feel like I understand him. Now he simply has two new favorites, his mom and his sister, and I'm the spare human. But I'm still very grateful for the bond we have, because that connection with Marble has always been special to me.
No. Get down. 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 Get down. Down.